Hi, everybody. This is David Skrika, and this is Stock Chart of the Day and our company press release service. So today we actually have a little bit of a different take instead of me just commentating on the market or and the news of our kind of a company that has news. We're going to be looking at, we actually have two people from the company, Sonoro Gold, here with us today. So just quickly on the chart, Sonoro Gold has a good looking chart. It has come off with the rest of the gold market, but it looks like it's now set up since early March, a base between about 17 and 20 to 21 cents. It had a nice pop and some good volume the other day. And it looks like there are a couple of news catalysts here, which we're here to talk about. And they've just actually, I participated in it. Some of my investors participated in it. They were doing initially 18-cent financing for $2 million. Now they've upped it to $3 million. So they're going to tell us why they decided to up it from 2 to 3 million. And also what has changed at Sonoro, because there has been a change in kind of the makeup of the and progression of the company. So first, Kenneth, you're going to, I think, tell us, why the company decided to increase the private placement. And I think John is going to elaborate on how the company has changed and developed in just the last month or two.
All right, David, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity. I think the increase in the private placement is very, very simple. It is really going to enhance the value of the 43-101 technical report that is being produced by Micon Engineering. And it also will have a positive impact on the PEA that is being produced by Denham Engineering out of Ontario. And these two elements that we are focusing on right now is increasing the size, the potential size of the resource. And the extra drilling that we've taken on over and above what we had intended to do in the first place is designed to give us the opportunity to have a positive impact on the overall size of the resource in the 43-101, which we expect will be completed by the month of June or July at the very latest. And the other aspect is that we're conducting testing of the resource that would normally be left over until or awaiting the completion of the PEA and when you go into the pre-feasibility study stage. And we're bringing some of these tasks forward so that since we are using the PEA to proceed towards production early in the new year of 2022, we need to have some of these tasks done now as opposed to waiting until the PEA is completed. Tasks such as the geological structural mapping, testing for rock density and other aspects, which will enable us to narrow down the pit slope angle and be able to assist us as well in the selection of the overall dimensions of the pits for the Cerro Caliche project. So all in all, I think we're as far as fully funded for property payments. We're fully funded for continuation of the field program that is always been ongoing for the past 3 years. And it enhances our ability now to take us through beyond the PEA phase and as we head towards project financing in the fall of this year.
Okay, John, maybe now you elaborate on like how the company has kind of changed from being an exploration company into more of a near production play now and why that's important.
Well, thank you, David, for the opportunity to speak about Sonoro and what is truly an exciting time for the company. Like all juniors, we started off as a high-risk exploration. That's a fact. And like all juniors, we then become victims of the gold market, etc. But why Sonoro is so exciting and new at this time is that we've gone through the transition from that high risk to development and to near-term production. And what's happening now is we're getting that recognition that Sonoro is very distinctive in the junior gold mining sector, that it has the ability to do it itself. It has the people, it has the property, it has the management ownership of about 20% interest in the company in terms of shareholdings. And importantly, in this new private placement that's being announced, Ken and I will be contributing $300,000 towards that placement. So we're all in at 19 cents a share. This is our only project. So this transformation is now getting recognition, and I think that's what's coming through, David. And the next important milestone will be over the next few months as to when we announce the PEA. At that time, I think we will be seen by an even greater audience than we're seeing now.
Okay, that's fantastic. So, you know, we'll come back to this. They actually are going to be part of this Stock Chart of the Day press release service, and actually part of the service is I do an update on one of the companies, or you know, when they have a press release, or say at least we do a chart update of them, a chartist update of them once a month. So maybe we'll be back in a month's time, and then hopefully in a few months' time you'll have further updates on, you know, the progress towards production.
Thank you. We'll be issuing news releases as we proceed, additional drill hole information, hopefully within a couple of weeks. That'll be followed by confirmations in terms of recoveries and capital costs. It's a very exciting time over the next 3 months. And now we're fully funded right through to the PEA and up to and including, we would believe, the completion of the project financing. Sonoro is in a very good position.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm a shareholder, and you guys are part of the service. So yeah, and of course, one of the other press releases, which will probably come up, is the closing of the financing next week.
We anticipate closing by this time next week. That's true. And in fact, we have all the commitments that we need in order to start working on the closing now. And truth be known, we are actually oversubscribed. So we have to be careful with putting pen to paper as to who's going to be participating.
That's pretty good to up it from 2 to 3 and still be oversubscribed, especially in, well, gold is kind of still, you know, hovering, even though it's kind of near a short-term breakout, but, you know, still in this consolidation phase. Again, thanks for joining me. I like to keep these kind of short and sweet. That's the whole point of this service. And we'll see you probably in a month or two.
Thank you, David.
Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.